Drunken Under Quarantine show, presented to you by the Woolen Comedy Club. Here to remind you this is a very adult show featuring very adult subjects and very adult topics. If you're ready for a very adult evening, please get ready for the Drunken Under Quarantine show season 3. Remember, stay safe, stay drunk, stay underwhelming.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I messed that up. Look at me go. We're off to a fine start. We're not even live on Rumble. Well, I got to set that up in the next few seconds. Messed that up. Anyways, welcome to the Drunken Under Quarantine show, episode 8, featuring just GW and Hickory. And we will be having a show. Don't mind me. Just trying to get Rumble going. We'll see you in the show. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Drunken Under Quarantine show. It's episode 8, season 3, presented to you by the Woolen Comedy Club. Just GW, Foley, and I tonight. And we got some stuff to talk about. Of course, we're going to be talking about the fall heard around the internet. We're going to be talking about gas and gas tax. We're going to talk about some crazy stuff that's happened in Mexico. A study that said journalists are out of touch. You would have thought. Local news. Long Trail got bought out. And finally, the after show. Talk about the new bipartisan gun control, because you can be sure if Chuck Schumer and Nancy Pelosi and Mitch McConnell and Lindsey Graham all agree on something, something's going wrong. So, comment, Sean. What is up, brothers from another mother? Sean, good to see you down there, brother. We thank you so much for being on last week's special episode where GW, Foley, and I were at a show going to see Guar. And hot damn, another amazing show. I'm sure both of us will talk about it a bit in this episode. I got some clips to share later on, but without further ado, welcoming to the spotlight stage, my boy, my man, my comrade. Please welcome Mr. GW Foley. Oh, that one.
Yes, y'all. Having a ball and all that stuff. I got the alert on my phone. What is up, motherfuckers? It is Wednesday night, and I am an anxious puppy. I got some anxiety running through the system, which never is a good thing, because I'm an overthinker. When I do stuff, I like to have a plan in mind when I go to do things, like what's going to happen, where's it going to happen, who's going to be there, what do I wear, am I having sex with a doctor? Who knows? You know, things like I realize that shit happens, but I like to plan out like what's going on. I have my college orientation on Friday, which I'm dreading. I'm dreading so much. I don't want to be around a bunch of fucking newly graduated high school seniors who and their parents. Well, because like here's the big thing. Like, they're not my peers. I am too old to be their peer. Like, I don't want to be their friend. I don't want to. I don't want to make friends. I got friends. I want an education, and that's why I'm going to school. And everything that they're saying and doing, and they're like, these are friendships that last a lifetime. I'm like, I got like a good maybe 30 years left. like these kids will be in their 50s. I'll be 70. You know, this is a gamble on my part. They have plenty of time to ruin their lives and do stupid shit. Like I'm done with that. Like, I don't want to get invited to some kind of fucking kegger. Like, what am I going to do there? Stand in a corner and be the weird old guy? Like, hey, you like this music? Yeah, you should have heard it when I was your age. Yeah, that was a good stuff. Now they play it on fucking classic rock. What kind of pussy shit is that? Ugh. Fucking give me Skinner. Yeah. Or some shit like that. Like, everyone's been to a party where there's like a guy who is too old for the party. And it's really awkward because like he's standing right by the beer. So you have to talk to him if you want to get another beer. I don't want to be that guy. I don't. I want to be the guy that they're like, he was dedicated to the books. And yeah, I'm afraid people are going to think I'm a parent of one of the people. Because I'm old enough to be. Yeah. I am not going in drag. Not that I have anything wrong with going in drag. When I was younger, I threw on a dress or two. I said, fuck it. It's roomy. I got room for my balls to breathe. This is nice shit. But as I've gotten older, I've realized that I don't care for women's clothing. It's not enough pockets for me. That's why I wear cargo shorts. Fucking pockets galore. Like, you need a pocket? I got a pocket. Oh, you can't fit your wallet in your tight-ass skinny jeans? Check this out. Pa-pow! Oh, fucking Christ. Yeah. I think I'm getting scammed, ladies and gentlemen. I dropped my car off to be worked on for some body rust. And I think he's gonna take me for a ride. Not in a good way, like where it's like, check out what I did to your car. It's gonna be like 3 weeks down the road, and it's like, where's my car? Oh, I'm getting to it. I'm like, bitch, I gave you half the money up front, and yeah, we need to see some final product. We need to see some action going on. I hate I hate dealing with car people because I don't know shit about cars. Like, I can pump gas, maybe change the oil, maybe. I'm not very good at that. Like, I can add oil in, taking it out would be another problem. And so, like, I don't, like, he could say that he did all this stuff and I wouldn't have any fucking idea. He could have just put Bondo on it and been like, oh, fucking good. There's $2,000 right there in fucking $5 worth of product. So I just made bank. I don't know if he does that well because he was sleeping in the garage when I went to give him up. Which is also a good feeling to have where you're like, oh, you're living here. And that's disgusting. Like, you need an apartment. Like, I get that you're trying to save money, but you're living in a fucking garage with no running water and a TV. That's it. You need help, man. That's not a good life to live. I have come to the realization that men should not live in garages. It doesn't matter if the garage is decked out and you're getting a sweetheart deal. Just say no. Just say no to the garage because they're not designed for human, like, living. Like, at all. No. Even if it does have a bathroom, which most of them don't. So where are you going to rock a piss? Outside? Because that's kind of gross, dog. I don't know. That's all I got. Let's turn it back over to Hickory. And I never talked about. Fuck it. We can talk about Guar later.
Okay. Nice. Yeah, no, because I'm not going to actually do anything other than read some comments, talk a little bit. That was pretty funny. Sean's comment, he followed it up with saying, it would be an invisibility cloak is all I'm saying. Like, if you did go in drag, like, you wouldn't have to take shit from anyone afterwards. Dwayne said, get off my lawn. The weird old guy is in the plug. There is the plug. Well, he also said, Dwayne wrote, said, cargo shorts for men is what leggings are for women. Changed my mind.
Make my ass look fantastic.
Well, yeah, and I as a guy, I have mixed feelings on leggings, and I don't know if you feel the same, G-dubs. Like, part of me is like, I'm glad they exist because, I mean, they make some people look really, really good, but on the flip side, like, at this point in my life, I'm just like, yo, bitch, you need your own pockets.
Yeah.
Like, I am sick of having your shit in my pockets. I budget pockets in my pants based upon what I am going to need. I don't, and now I'm at a point where I have to think like 2 pockets ahead, where I'm like, oh shit, well, if she has the keys and like the micro purse, not the mini one, because that doesn't fit in a pocket. I have to like carry that around if she hands it off. But like just the keys and the mini little wallet, like
Yep.
yeah, I'm out 2 pockets, bitch. What's going on? This is that's not how this is working. And it would be different. It, like, women's pants just don't come equipped with pockets, which leads me to believe that they're supposed to carry everything in a purse, I guess.
Yeah. That's
Even
why
though
they carry bags around with them.
See, my bag, I don't even have room for my wallet and my keys and shit in my bag because my bag is busy carrying my supplies for when the world ends. I don't have room for things like credit cards and ID in there. It's full of ammo and zombie spray. Sean said the Better Business Bureau of Vermont? ? Talking about the garage. He also said spending the majority of my time in an outdoor bunker house, I take extreme resemblance to that remark. Dwayne said, but how are you going to have new amazing music from garage bands? I know that ship has sailed. Well, I mean, it's kind of like a double-edged sword with social media because you have access to all of them, but it's very, very difficult to go through and curate bands yourself.
Well, that's when you go on SoundCloud and get the latest new SoundCloud rapper.
Yeah, that's a good point. Dwayne said, what's wrong with leggings? It's like a mystery box before they come off. It's what I thought I saw, or Yahtzee, or Gotzooks fooled again. It's like a mystery box before they come off. Yeah, that was like the one thing I ever tried. GWs, you ever try to submit anything on Urban Dictionary?
No.
I tried to submit one phrase and it got turned down, which I thought it was a good one. And then the phrase was booty foul.
Booty foul.
A booty foul is when either somebody wears pants that are very unbecoming and it makes them look like they don't have a great ass even though they do. Or when somebody has a artificially great ass as in a pair of leggings and then the leggings come off and it's all just it's not the same proportions.
It's like 2 thin pieces of veal.
Yes, it's like, yo man, I pulled them leggings down and there was a serious booty foul. We did not advance to third. Was my example, I think. And honestly, I got shot down. I've seen like way worse definitions on there. I've always had a hang up about it.
We'll do it again. Just keep trying. That's the good college try.
That's fair. Anyways, we'll show a couple pictures. First, I wanted to, on the show, share my meme because I thought this was hysterical. It's Christina Aguilera on the left at the Pride event with Odorous Arungus of Guar on the right. Who did it better? I don't know. I'm going with Odorous. I mean, even though
it's more pronounced.
Yeah. Well, the deal was he had a bunch of different ones too, and he had a full career of them. It wasn't like Christina. It's like the first time with a big old fake dong. You know, this was like Odoris's everything. He had many of them.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Why?
And I need to share that.
Why? Why does she need that?
I don't know. I know why he did, and it was to super soak that crowd. What? He said, "What's wrong?" Oh, never mind. Sorry, I read that one. Isn't that why women wear bras? It's kind of like pockets. Lol. Nick, welcome. Yeah, kind of, I guess. They do serve that purpose, but like,
Ugh, sweaty boob money.
Yeah.
See, it's never the hot chicks that keep their shit in their bra.
No, it's the chick
It's
that
always
looks like
chicks
me.
that look like me.
Yeah. Yeah, always the chicks that look like me. It's just a damn shame. Anyway, so we did. Actually, we'll just talk about the show during the normal portion of the show.
All right.
Let's get into it. You ready?
Yeah, let's do this shit.
Here's that less jarring part than last season. Welcoming Bernie to the show. Oh,
What up,
sorry.
Burn? Oh, right.
Bernie, give me the sweet. Oh yeah, that was nice. I feel very professional now. Anyway, so we got some. I took some video and some photos of the show. I figured I would share on this show. This was last Wednesday, while we were not live. This was. Yeah, absolutely awesome. So let's go through them one by one. G-Dubs, what'd you think? Native Howl.
Fucking love them.
Is thrash grass your new favorite genre?
It's getting up there. I fucking dig them.
It's a damn good blend of musical styles, I must say.
Yeah. I've liked metal and bluegrass before, and thrash and bluegrass just rock.
Yeah, it's a very, very nice blend,
Yeah.
I must say. And absolutely stoked for them. They did a mashup of Man of Constant Sorrow by the Soggy Bottom Boys with Harvester of Sorrow by Metallica. And it was,
Yep.
woo! That was their proof of concept. And then they went on to rock an entire set of awesome original thrash grass. And it was really good, man.
They're from Detroit.
Yeah, which is strange. I would have expected one of them to be a rapper.
Yeah.
Because it seems like that's what happened in Detroit. It's like the land of ICP and Kid Rock. Like, how's nobody rapping in this band? I don't understand how that works. And no one was as fat as Michael Moore.
Yeah.
He was from Detroit too, right?
Well,
Or Flint, Michigan.
around there. Yeah.
Okay, I'm not just making up facts. That's good. Down in the, Dwayne said, leg air, like a Ziploc baggie.
Leggings are like a...
Oh, like a Ziploc baggie. Yeah, you can just stick stuff in there and they cling to you, and then you yet again have the same deal, except instead of gross bra money or sweaty bra money, you got sweaty booty money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess...
Women are gross.
Fair enough. The same thing happens to me if I sit on my wallet and drive for 3 hours, so... It's not like... But there's like 4 layers of clothing in between me and that money at that point.
Yeah.
It's not like directly on my sweaty teddy.
If my money was right by my asshole, like I would feel so guilty.
Sean said, Juneteenth has made me so gay, I'm borderline hysterical. So we were, after Wednesday, the wife and I forget what it was, Friday, when I finally felt normal again, got some sleep in. We we turned on the TV and we're watching through Seinfeld right now. We're in season 6, and it's been an experience to see how that show came along and all the shit that I had no idea happened on it. It's really interesting. But we flipped it on the TV and the news was on because whatever had recorded left it on that station, and they were talking about the 3-day weekend, and I was like, People are really taking Father's Day seriously this year. Like, we got a 3-day weekend for Father's Day. This is awesome. Like, and then realized, no, Juneteenth's a federal holiday as of last year. So, yeah, it was a 3-day weekend. We added another one of those.
Yeah.
I felt like we should have taken away Columbus Day if we were going to add Juneteenth. Would have been a fair trade, 1 for 1. Boom, boom. Get rid of a federal holiday, add one.
Why take away a holiday?
Because I feel like the only reason it got passed was to give politicians another paid day off.
Yeah. Well,
or at least change it. Like, at least if you're going to put in a new holiday, go through the effort of like officially changing Columbus Day. You know what I mean? Like let's pretend you care all the way, not just like a little bit. That's all I want from my leaders at this point, is just to pretend like they care a little bit.
What I want is a holiday in August.
I agree. The Juneteenth, and not knocking the holiday, because I think if people think it should be celebrated, it probably should be celebrated, even though I mean, historically, I don't know a ton about it. I do know that the celebration of Juneteenth is basically saying the Emancipation Proclamation didn't mean shit until years later. But better timing.
Yeah.
Like spacing throughout the summer, because there's like it kind of works with the Memorial Day, and then there's 4th of July, and then there's Labor Day and then Columbus Day, and it kind of like spaced out evenly. Juneteenth's kind of like slammed right in between Memorial Day and 4th of July. And so there's like 3 holidays in those 6-week span, as opposed to just the 2 at the ends. And
I think every month should have a holiday.
Okay. I'd be okay with that. Like, let's overhaul the whole thing.
Yeah.
And put in some good ones.
Yeah. Like, I mean, fucking November has 2 of them.
Yeah.
It can move one.
Wait, what's the second? Oh, Thanksgiving and Columbus?
Thanksgiving and Veterans Day.
Oh, yeah, we could totally move that around.
Yeah.
And I think Halloween should be a national holiday.
Yeah.
I think
see, then you go back to having 2 holidays in October, and then you'd have to move one.
But I'm okay with getting rid of Labor Day, because nobody fucking works in this country anyways. So let's get rid of that one. We'll add Halloween, and then it'll be safer for the kids and the adults, because we'll all have the day off to celebrate and dress up in ridiculous costumes. Yeah. And then we have them kind of equidistant. We have like June and October kind of spaced out for the 2 months that we dress up in ridiculous costumes and go on parades. Seems
I think we're on to something.
Yeah, I think that works for me. Anyway, so the second band we saw at the show all last Wednesday was a band I was stoked about seeing. Like really, really stoked. And I got a couple clips of them. So let me pull this one up. So the audio on that one wasn't quite as great as I was hoping for. It's better on this one, so let's get that one up. Oh, there you go. And for clarity, oh, shit. This was actually, so last Wednesday on my channel, for anyone who watches my normally scheduled content, is I did a reaction to this song. Then I did a reaction to a Guar song for Thursday. In the title of the song, for the reaction, I said that I wanted to buy John a drink. And for those curious, John is the goblin dancing around on stage while this band is playing. So let's play this. I'll get to the rest of the story after. It made me wonder if I'm going to get a copyright strike for playing
We
this.
probably are.
Yeah, which is totally fine. It actually, the truth be told, that just means the band is really solid live, right? Like if if you can play a clip of them playing live and it's close enough that like copyright claim picks it up in an automated thing, means they're pretty damn good. So, for those curious at home who don't know, that is Necrogloblicon, not to be confused with the Necronomicon, which finally, after listening to them for years and seeing the show, somebody at work after the show said Necronomicon, and I was like, oh, that's what the band's name is a play on. I feel stupid. This is probably one of the stupidest moments I've had looking at somebody being like, oh, I should have realized that shit 2 years ago. Like, I'm a big fan of, of Evil Dead. I should have. It was irritating.
So I should have said something at the concert.
Yeah. Or somebody should have said something at some point. Anyways, Jason said, where's Island Boy? We're not sure. There is a show at the Woolen Comedy Club this Saturday. I don't think he'll be at that either, but please go check it out on Eventbrite. There is tickets for pre-sale, $10 pre-buy, $20 at the door. And Dickie B's hosting that, which will be awesome.
Yes.
So, unfortunately,
good lineup.
Island Boy is not with us. Sean said, Klaus Schwab promises every day is going to be a holiday. That's interesting. Yeah. Well, when we all own nothing and are happy, there's nothing to work for if we own nothing, right? So that's how that works. Dwayne said, the story of both holidays is interesting. The thing is, the historical fact was a slight incorrect ion. The Italian dude didn't touch foot here. He got caught up in the Bahamas smoking bud and drinking rum. Yes. But just like a lot of the stuff about Lincoln was incorrect as well. Like Lincoln didn't want... do you know, Gino's the true intent of Lincoln after he freed the slaves?
No.
Was to send them back. Like, that's what he would have gotten if he... Can you imagine what a fucking crazily different world this would be? If that happened. I don't know if I would be a fan.
Yeah. I mean, what would have happened to hip-hop?
I don't know. Anything, really. Like, when you think about it, then, like, it would be so much different if that had happened and we didn't have the descendants of slaves still here. Like,
peanut butter and air conditioning.
Yep. Lots
Three
of
things I live on.
Peanut butter and air conditioning?
And hip-hop.
Oh, that's fair. That is fair. That is the diet of Ryan Kendon as well, I'm pretty sure.
I can see that.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. So, Necrogloblicon, absolutely fucking awesome set. Great show. Third band, historically relevant in the metal scene. I had not seen before. I've heard them a few times. Not really my stuff when I'm like just listening to music. But the talent on tap and on display when that band performed, and thinking that vocalist goes through an entire tour like that.
Yeah.
It's like mind-boggling that his voice... Same with Necrogloblicon. The singer of Necrogloblicon doesn't even look like he looks like he's making funny faces. Like, he doesn't look like he's straining. There is no, like, uncomfortableness. It's just, like, he's literally making funny faces while it is, like, some of the most demonic tones hitting. He looks more uncomfortable when he's singing Pretty than when he's, like, you know, like like, I can't do that without making my face look weird. He's literally just, like...
he looks like he's having a good time.
Yeah, it's really surreal, though, to see somebody do that with their voice and their face doesn't change because you're so used to seeing people have some type of visual implication when they're singing. And he's just like, do. It was cool. Anyways, Goat Whore was the third band. Phenomenal. The bass lines made my fingers hurt watching. That was like a nice thing. super fast. It's only a 4-piece, but they sound super fucking thick. That guitar player's got it figured out. Like, his sound is on point. And what'd you think? Were you expecting? What were you expecting?
I mean, with a name like Goat Whore, what else are you supposed to expect? It wasn't my favorite band of the night, but I respect them, and like props to them. They did great. If they were headlining, would I go to the show? Probably not. But that's just not my thing.
I would almost say it's crazy the amount of talent it takes to make music that I'm not particularly fond of.
Yeah.
And how easy it is to produce garbage that I'm like, oh, that's catchy. like both are true. Like, there is a certain level where it's like, would my mom like Goat Whore? No. But if I showed her a video of just the bassist playing those bass lines, she'd be like, or the drummer drumming that, or the guitar player playing that, or just the vocalist singing that, she would be like, holy shit, that guy, that guy's amazing.
Yeah.
But put it together and she'd be like, what is this? And why are you having me listen to it? This isn't music. This is... but no, it's absolutely... They were incredible, and I didn't get any videos of that because I was a little preoccupied with something I'll share after the next one. And then, of course, the headliner of the evening. Wait, it's in here. As you can see, right there, Blothar's giant ass wingspan that's got to be like, what, 7-8 feet?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's huge. Oh, I didn't want to. Oh, I almost spoiled it. Let me go back. I'm sorry. Yeah, and that's the point where Gwar hit the stage, absolutely tearing it up. But the sheer level of talent and dedication these guys have to go out and do this on tour all the time, it's absolutely mind-boggling, especially with the losses that Gwar's taken over the years.
Yeah.
Is absolutely phenomenal.
Gwar's one of those bands that I'll definitely keep supporting.
Yep, 100%. Even if I don't like every song, and even if it's not music that I'm going to throw on while I'm cruising around, their performance and their aura is enough to hook me. Like, I don't like it could be K-pop, and if they did this with K-pop in the back, I'd be like, whatever. I fucking this band right here. Because they're artists. It's not just music. It's not just a live show. It is beautiful, beautiful art. Dwayne said that's interesting too. He was mulatto and didn't a hoot the reason we went to war. He's interesting. Damn right about music. I'm glad people are getting into Tool now. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's nice to see people appreciating because weirdness is hard.
Yeah.
Sean said, will you give quarter to born again Republicans in the upcoming future, or has the redemption has come too late, or are they on their own?
They're on their own. Fuck them.
Yep. I mean, and I'm not a Republican. I'm a degenerate libertarian at best. I'm on full I don't care mode. That's all I can really say when I see modern politics stuff right now is I'm like, I don't care. I like, there's so much more important shit going on than wedge issues right now. I don't care. Anyway, speaking of not caring, this is a magical moment of the show in which we must share. Please welcome to our spotlight stage, on the Gwar stage, our president, Mr. Joe Biden.
the Hickory. Now I'm afraid I'm gonna have to come to this stage for an emergency international peace conference. I've sent out word to delegates from all over Eastern Europe and Asia to meet here tonight and get this whole daggum mess under control. So I'm afraid there'll be no war show tonight.
I gotta say, at this moment in the program, I was definitely nervous that he wasn't lying and Guar was gonna walk right off stage. I was pretty terrified.
The Hickory. No,
We're back.
tonight.
Fuck Joe Biden! Let's catch an instant replay here.
So I'm afraid there'll be no war show tonight.
Fuck Joe Biden! And I will just say I had nothing to do with that gentleman screaming "Fuck Joe Biden" in the background. That definitely was not Hickory the Drunken Underwhelming.
Yeah, it was some weird guy.
Yes, it might have been my doppelganger, but it was certainly not me. I wouldn't say such a thing. But what I really wanted to share was the real magic of the Guar show. Wasn't necessarily the Guar show. It was, in fact, the friends that I met along the way. Yeah, that's me and John Goblicon. John, thank you. I'm glad I got this picture with you. I'm sure you won't see this, but I would love to. We'd love to have you on the show, or we'd love to be on your show, or either. Or yeah, this is John Goblicon, the hype man for Necro Goblicon, who's absolutely phenomenal. And in fact, I have his broken ukulele signed by the band over there. I'm gonna put it up in a shadow box that's gonna go on the wall. And yeah, what an amazing night. And wow. We spent most of the show talking about the show.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
No, it's sorry you got to listen to us fangirl over some bands we saw. Let's get into a topic or two, and then we'll hop on over to the after show. Start off. How the drunk is this news? Biden finally makes a decent call on gas tax. Lightning fast reflexes. This administration absolutely on point.
Yes.
With how fast they're responding to this emergency. I've actually seen some people say in the past little bit that I can't help but agree. We responded so fast over COVID, but we have this coming issue in fuel prices, as in like oil lock-in price is like $5.40 a gallon or something over the winter for home heating oil, and we haven't seen any emergency action taken yet. But Biden's proposing some. He's providing a tax, holiday tax, gas tax. Unfortunately, these are the stories that CNN is running. CNN Business, a gas tax holiday sounds fantastic. There's a reason Obama bashed it as a, quote, gimmick, unquote. Say in the spring of 2008, as gas prices were barreling towards record highs, presidential candidate John McCain and Hillary Clinton threw their weight behind a gas tax holiday. Future President Barack Obama, by contrast, dismissed the idea as a political gimmick designed purely to win votes. The easiest thing in the world for a politician to do is tell you exactly what you want to hear, Obama said in April 2008. Yeah, that's all I really had on that one. But I wasn't going to read a whole CNN article. It sounds awful.
I can just see that going into like a bigger issue down the road of why aren't we fixing these bridges? Well, we stopped the federal gas tax, so we don't have any money.
Not to mention they're already in such poor repair. It's hard to imagine it getting any worse, right?
Yeah.
Especially when you drive like Route 4 in Vermont or 89 and you're just like, wow, this is awful. And then I'm driving in Florida and I'm like, oh, there's tolls everywhere. But these roads are like the smoothest.
Like butter.
It's so nice. Skidmora's down in the chat. So what's up, bros? Skidmora, welcome to the show. Thank you, brother. Thanks for dropping by.
What's up, man?
Yeah. Thanks for dropping in, my friend. We were just talking about the show. Now we're talking about gas prices. Yeah, I think I mean, in this little infographic they have on the screen, it says federal tax is 18.4 cents per gallon. The average state tax is 30 cents, meaning we're paying 48.4 cents a gallon on gas right now, which, I mean, is less than 10%, which is actually surprising.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if these were set on percentage and they've gone up. That would be an interesting stat to know. He said gas tax holiday means means taxes go up elsewhere. Yeah, I agree. At the end of the day,
we're heading to nowhere good.
Debs, I hate to say this, I got to run to the to the fridge. I will be right back.
Yeah.
You want to save the world for a minute?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Boom.
So here's the thing with the gas tax. It's going to be a horrible idea. And what we need to do is pump more oil into our systems, therefore lowering the price and flooding the market. That would be the ultimate idea of what to do. Will we do that? No, because everyone's trying to go for more eco-friendly cars and things like that, which in theory is a great idea. Who doesn't want to save money? I know I do, but I like my SUVs. I'm fucking American. I like to have big trucks, and I cannot lie. Give me some fucking truck nuts and a fucking 4x4 truck, and I'm happy as a pig in shit because I can go anywhere. I live in Vermont. There's hills, there's snow, there's mud. I don't want to get stuck on a fucking dirt road because I'm in a fucking Prius that's a hybrid or an electric Prius because there's not enough power. If they made fucking electric vehicles that had power that will do the same things as an actual truck, I would be fine getting one. But until that actually happens, no. Let's just fill the market with gasoline. Fuck it.
I saw that Ferrari was looking to take their Skidmore's got a good idea there. Need a beer tax holiday. I agree. Help me deal with
I got one better. We need a tax holiday.
Yeah, just in general. That'd be good.
Yeah.
The issue is there'd be a revolt afterwards because people would finally realize how much money they were handing over to the government for basically nothing.
God.
Like, don't get me wrong, I appreciate some of the things that are provided for us, like the roads that are already here that don't get repaired properly. I do appreciate that, but I think they could be much better handled by possibly a private entity.
Yeah. Or why are we giving money to the Department of Education? What the fuck are they doing?
Apparently spending a lot of money for having no school security. That's what
they have a SWAT team.
Yeah.
Department
their own
of
private
Education has a SWAT team. Why the fuck does the Department of Education need a SWAT team?
It's a very real
question.
question.
What are they doing?
Which is a great segue into who was on a SWAT team. Well, Mexico is wild. Literally. Here we have an article, this one from WTRF7. Spider monkey dressed in camo, bulletproof vest, and diaper dies after bloody cartel shootout. Yes, that's right. There was a monkey dressed in full tactical gear. I know it does look kind of like Bernie is in the middle of, like he's just hanging out at the cartel shoot scene. But, you know, he's going down. Anyways, they say Mexican narcos' fascination with exotic animals was on display after a week after a spider monkey dressed up as a drug gang mascot was killed in a shootout. A 450-pound tiger wandered the streets in the Pacific Coast state of Nayarit, and a man died after trying to pet a captive tiger in cartel-dominated area of West. Yeah, I can't say that state. Like scenes out of a narco television series, exotic animals have long been part of the Mexican criminal underworld. Photos of the scene from a shootout Tuesday in Texcalation with police, in which 11 drug gang members died, showed a small monkey dressed in a tiny camouflage jacket and a tiny bulletproof vest sprawled out across the body of a dead gunman who was apparently his owner.
Oh.
The primate was killed at the scene, which was presumably owned by a criminal who had also was killed at the scene. State prosecutor said in the statement, adding, an autopsy will be carried out on the animal by a veterinarian specialized in the species, and animal trafficking charges would be considered against the suspects who survived the shootout. Then on Wednesday, the Attorney General for Environmental Protection said it had seized a tiger and Takula in the Pacific coast of Nayarit, near the border with Sinaloa, which is home to the cartel of the same name. The office said it acted after receiving reports about a Bengal tiger that was wandering the streets of Takula and found that the animal was being illegally kept there. Those reports were based on a video posted on social media earlier this week showing a young woman shrieking as she came across the tiger on the street in a residential neighborhood. Be quiet, it might come close, a woman can be heard saying on the video. Authorities said the tiger's claws and fangs had been removed, and a man can be seen later in the video casually tossing a rope out around the tiger's neck and leading him away. Perhaps the most tragic story came out of the western state of Collen, which has long been dominated by the Carteles Unidos gang and the Jalisco cartel, which the Department of Justice considers to be one of the 5 most dangerous transnational criminal organizations in the world. On Sunday, authorities confirmed the man was seriously wounded by a tiger in Paraban, McCowan, a town in the state's avocado-growing region where gangs have long extorted protection payments from the lucrative avocado trade. Yeah, that cartel fruit, they call it. In a video posted on social media whose authenticity could not be confirmed, the man is seen calling the tiger to the side of a fenced enclosure. Come on, come, the man said as he's entering. Yeah, just absolutely crazy. Here's a picture of a spider monkey. Not the same spider monkey that was shot, but one similar to him.
Oh.
Yeah, that little guy would look so adorable in a flak jacket. And his little camo. I feel bad, man. Poor little monkey didn't know what was coming.
It didn't deserve that.
No. Skidmore said Green Biden will never do that. Get a $60,000 electric vehicle is their solution. Yeah. Yes, it is. Sean said, do you remember the Roadrunner cartoon show? Wile E. Coyote was an American supplied with Acme Supply Company. Acme Supply Company, in my opinion, could arguably be the Coyote's Achilles heel. Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, a lot of those plans would have worked if it weren't for the faulty equipment that he had been purchasing. But,
yeah, true. I got nothing. That's a very accurate statement.
Okay.
I wish I could deny it and be like, Acme did nothing wrong.
No, they were fucking up left and right. We're going to move into the last one of the regular show before moving into the after show where you can find us over there on the Rumbles. The fall heard around the internet. We're going to plead the fifth on this one. Yeah, I don't know why that was the caption. It made sense earlier. Anyways, as I'm sure most people have seen, we're going to rewatch the footage so we know what we're talking about, but here we go. Oh, wrong one. There we go. I'm not gonna lie, that's how you know you're old, when people don't laugh when you fall. And you get that,
I was sitting here thinking, I'm glad that I wasn't there because I would have laughed my ass off.
Yeah, I'd have a hard time not giggling anyways.
How do you not, like, first off, he's using, like, pedal holsters.
Yeah, it's not like he's clipped in.
No, he is clipped in.
No, I know, but not with, like, an actual shoe clip. It's like the thing your toe goes into. It's not like a thing that your foot clicks into and there's no pedal. It's just a thing that your foot goes into, like a pro bike. Well, we got some comments. Sean said, the best show ending ever. It was great. Scamoro said, can't make that up. Not in today's world. Tiger King, like kids play. Compared. Yeah. The fact that there's tigers wandering cartel-ridden cities, just like messing people up. That's next level. Sean said he looked as if he was picking up his right leg to avoid the snake. Skimoro said he wasn't even riding; he was at a stop. That's a good point. Well, Sean said,
that's why he fell, because he was stopped.
I'm appalled no Secret Service man dove under him to take the road rash heroism. He said, take the road rash. Heroism is dead. Yeah, where were you, Secret Service? We pay a lot of money for that shit.
They were in the golf carts and back.
Dr. Biden, how was your anniversary?
I like the well-timed Happy
Every
Father's
single time
Day.
I see it.
There's like someone that says Happy Father's Day like right at the end. Or like right before he falls, and it's just priceless. Like absolutely priceless.
I'm a father?
I'm an awful dad.
My son's cooked Parmesan cheese.
Well, and like the stuff that's been coming out about the diary, like, good Lord, I don't even want to talk about it. It's gross. But yeah, the Ashley Biden diary stuff's finally starting to come up. But yeah, I am appalled, Sean, that the heroism is dead. No Secret Service man risked his own life to dive under our president.
Well, they didn't dive under him when he was falling up the stairs either.
That's true. And now that makes this the fifth fall.
Yeah.
Officially, fifth fall of the presidency so far. The first one was where he was chasing the dog out of the shower. Because that's something rational adults do. And he hurt his foot. And then, yeah, poor Major went back to a new home. And then there was 3 on the stairs of Air Force One. I don't know. I had mixed opinions about this. And part of it is, yeah, it's funny because it's so silly. But part of it's like really fucking sad. Like really sad that this poor dude who doesn't even know all the egregious crimes he's committed because he's far beyond remembrance is being paraded around. And the funniest part is that like I would guess this wasn't his idea. This was like somebody in his staff being like, they're questioning the president's ability to lead. We need to make him seem younger. How can we make him seem younger? Well, he can still ride a bike, right? Like, let's get him out there and do a little interview thing right after he gets off his bike ride because he's a spry young man. And nothing could possibly go wrong. It'll be a great bit for Father's Day and go be active with your father and you know, all this good publicity. And then the poor old man just fell over on his bike. And part of me sad because I'm like, part of me can't feel bad because it's Joe Biden. He's one of the most corrupt people on the fucking planet. The other part's like, he doesn't even know he is anymore. So part of me has to feel bad because he's just a dude stuck in this old body with a brain that doesn't work.
Well, if it was any other dementia victim, I would feel bad for a while.
Yeah, like really, really bad for him.
But he signed up for it.
That's true. Yeah, he was the one that wanted to be in the spotlight, and here we are. The guy that was going to be so better. Said Biden thought he was in Breaking Away with his shoes taped to the pedals. Jason said, could have been drunk. Lol. Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me, dude. I forget, there was like a famous quote from somebody who came out and said that all the meeting rooms in Congress smell like a bar.
Oh, yeah.
Which doesn't surprise me at all, because you see how much work those people have had to do to keep the leather they call a face somewhat presentable. It's incredible. Like, some of them didn't have ears that attached and now do. That's an amazing amount of work you have to get done before you get to that point.
Those doctors in D.C. know what they're doing.
Apparently. Sean said, not to be confused with the fall of the Third Reich. No, it was the fall of the first bike. That was the right, because it would be the first bike would be
Yes.
Biden's bike.
I believe they call it Bicycle 1.
Bike Force 1. Anyways, that's all we got on the regular show. We're gonna hop over in the after show. If you want to follow us over there, we'll be discussing local news and beer, as well as the new Senate. I'm not even gonna call it gun control anymore. The new Senate civilian disarmament legislation that's gone through, and we'll get into that a little bit. G-Dubs, do you have anything you want to say before we get out of
Show, Woolen Mill.
Yes, this Saturday.
Event. If you go to the Eventbrite page, you can get tickets for $10. Which
Half
is
price.
10% off. Yes. It's gonna be a great show. Let me see. Let me see.
Dickie B will be hosting.
Dickie B is hosting. I don't want
to
to
back on.
screw up people's names. Danny Jordan is going to be there. Leah Douglas and David Deary.
Nice.
So a nice lineup. And
Hosted by Dickie B.
yes,
Our boy.
friend of the show, Dickie B.
That's right. We got to get him back. It's been a minute. Anyways, that's all we got on this one. It's been episode 8, season 3, the Drunken Under Quarantine show. You want to follow us over on Rumble? It's Hickory TDAU over there as well. And if not, we'll see you guys next week for episode 9. Thank you all for joining us. And please remember to stay safe, stay drunk, stay underwhelming. And don't forget that your feet are hooked into the pedals or something. I don't know. Oh, and don't buy Acme products because they were the downfall of the Roadrunner. These are all things I've learned. John. Oh, that was the whole part about the story earlier. It was the first thing I said to John was, John, can I buy you a drink? Because I wanted to follow up on my video post, and he said, no, thank you, I've got one. And to which I said, cool. Can I take a photo with you? Yeah, I was a dork. I told him he was an inspiration. Anyways, on the after show, we are going to talk about the dark realization I had after the moment. In all reality, it's going to be like the 4th or 5th reg, I would think. Yeah, if not a few more past that. We'll see. Talk about the disappointment I had with the show, which wasn't on anyone there other than myself. And we'll dig a little deep. We'll get into some stuff. So anyways, remember to stay drunk, stay underwhelming. Most importantly, stay sane. Try not to kill your friends or family. We'll see you guys next week. Cheers.
Are you saying you want to show me your tits? This is a weird show.